People who don't consider themselves technical are now capable of technical execution. And again, this makes money. Like $1 million product, no, maybe, I doubt it, but you never know. But the barrier is far removed now for folks to be able to just start. That's why I
And
guess the message that I have on this, and that's why I wanted to talk about it, was like, just start. Go try it. Figure out why it doesn't work. Figure out that's most of, and like the vibe code stuff works pretty well. AI code stuff works pretty well. It still does some really dumb shit.
that's for sure.
And
But
I'm
hey, that's what humans do too.
Yeah, and I guess and I think too, like, I'm also using this process to do something novel, and the big difference, I think, between something known and something novel when it comes to this AI stuff is, like, most code is understood. Most ways of operating are standardized at most scale, right? If you wanna
Mm,
operate at billions of people scale, you're totally different and, like, you're fine. But for almost everything else and for almost any company that doesn't really operate at a massive scale, a lot of this stuff's kinda solved, and you just probably don't
yeah,
know about it or you don't have the exposure, and so AI can really move you forward very quickly. As soon as you start to hit the edge cases or starting to get into novel solutions or novel problems, then it doesn't solve solutions for you, and then I go back into vibe coding where I'm having to, like, really think through stuff
guide.
or
Yeah, yeah.
actually write code sometimes to try things and then give it to say, "How do I improve it?" Or it's more back to it's my coworker giving me feedback
Mhm.
and not the, like, intern that I'm helping direct do. But it can still move you along if you're doing novel work in other ways we've talked about too. If it's not code generation, it's helping you understand stuff more quickly or giving you the context to read the comments faster is, like, huge for me. And I think so I wanna be clear on that too, that, like, I'm not proclaiming that the software engineer is dead, and there's so much hype about that. I'm so sick of hearing it because it's not true. But the ability for people to extend who are, like, not technical at all to dip a foot into technical, people who are, like, technical or have worked in software. There's a ton of people who work in software that don't actually write software. Now they can, in
Yeah.
quotes, like, they can guide it. That's awesome. I think that's really great. That's a huge opportunity. I think this is really cool. And then I think for the rest of us folks, I think it's still super, super helpful, but I think it also is a little bit harder to actualize the value for when you're hitting novel stuff. And I think we're talking a little bit, I was gonna segue into what is the approach that I took to do this, because I think
Mhm.
that's where we talked a little bit about it last week with the manager, and I was thinking about that a little bit
You
afterwards.
can
I
find
don't
us
think
at
that's right.
38.com. It's like the word create, but with a 3 instead of the C. As always, we encourage you to listen, watch, do. We'll see you next time. You can support this podcast at patreon.com/38 or at ko-fi.com/38. Thanks for listening.